Okay, and now we're going to weigh the light arrow, which is a micro diameter shaft, so it has the advantage of small diameter and speed over the larger diameter, slower and much heavier Black Eagle carnivore. So the Black Eagle X Impact is a 250 spine as well, and it has this flared insert-outsert there that gives it even greater FOC and advantage for reduced sidewall friction, because it'll open up a bigger hole through the jugs that we'll test. Same broadhead, bare razor head, 250 grain. Let's weigh her up. And this also has way more FOC than our Black Eagle carnivore. Let's see what we're coming in at for the weight. We're coming in at 622 grains for the Black Eagle X Impact. Let's try it one more time. 622 grains. All right, guys. Gonna be shooting this heavy Black Eagle carnivore 250 spine arrow. Got the bare razor head, 250 grains up front, with 100 grain insert, so 350 grains up front, and total arrow weight is 3,328 grains for the total arrow.
Do you want it zoomed in?
So zoom it out.
Yeah, I zoomed it out.
All right, guys. We are back to the penetration station, and we are going to be testing the X Impact Black Eagle 250 spine with the bare razor head broadhead 250 grains, with the focus system, which is an outsert system that adds front of center. And if you can see this arrow, the front of center from the knock to the tip, the broadhead tip, is pretty ridiculous. It's probably about a 25%, maybe 20 to 25% front of center. So we're going to be testing high FOC light arrow with, this is a micro diameter shaft, versus heavy boy arrow, the Black Eagle carnivore 250 spine. Same broadhead, the bare razor head, single bevel, 250 grain. And the FOC here, I mean, we are pretty much dead even there. Maybe like a 5% FOC. Between 5 and 10% FOC, so very light FOC. But, and you can tell the shaft diameter, micro diameter, this is standard diameter. This shaft, or this arrow is 3,328 grains, almost a half a pound, just shy of a half a pound. This arrow is 612 or 14 grains. I think it's 612 grains. So that's heavy compared to the industry standard arrow weight now, but compared to this is very light. But it has the advantage of high FOC and a small diameter, which reduces sidewall friction, which allows more penetration normally. But this is just a massive arrow, tons of mass and momentum, which is the primary measurement for penetration. It is primarily from the mass with this arrow, and mass doesn't change, whereas the velocity does change. So we're thinking this is going to out-penetrate this by a long shot. It did in our first video where we tested the micro diameter. We used a lighter arrow than this, but it out-penetrated this by a mile. So let's walk over here, and we'll look at the, if you follow me over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 jugs. This is where the micro diameter is going to shoot through, the Black Eagle X Impact. And then we'll put on 15 more And the half-pound arrow, the Black Eagle Carnivore, is going to shoot through one extra jug. We're going to give the micro diameter arrow, the Black Eagle X Impact, one less jug to kind of help it out, because we don't think that's going to penetrate as well as the half-pound arrow. So we'll do the Black Eagle X Impact first, see how many jugs we make it through, and then we'll throw on 15 and see how many we make it through with the Black Eagle Carnivore. And if you follow me over here, we are going to be shooting the PSE Omen. This is my bow that I've been shooting the last few months, last 5 months or so. It's 76 pound draw weight with a 31 and a half inch draw length. And the brace height is about 5.5 inches. So we're looking at a power stroke of about 26 inches. So let's get her done. All right guys, first arrow up, Black Eagle X Impact, 250 spine, 614 grains. See how many we penetrate. Plane to pass. Here we go. You look at the damage here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got through 12. That went further than last time. We stopped in the 12th and we barely poked into the 13th water jug.
Looks like one of those things came off.
Oh yeah, we lost a vein. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Went through 12. All right. Now it's time for the heavy boy. We'll throw another one on for the heavy. We'll do 16. How's that sound? Yeah, we lost the vein, you can tell that. Almost lost another one too. Okay. Okay, let's count them again. Let's make sure. So we have 2 more jugs on this test. We're giving the micro diameter X Impact the advantage by taking away 2 of the jugs that were put on the Carnivore. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. The Carnivore, we only did 14 with the... Okay, here comes the big boy. Man, this thing is heavy. Wow. Okay.
All right, let me climb this old rickety ladder.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
goodness.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
All of them. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I punched the trigger because I was so excited. I was like, but man. Wow. Looks like we did flop at the end here. But man, I could feel my bow go. Ooh. Wow. I bet if I didn't punch it, it would have impacted a little bit better. But we did nosedive at the end. Oh, look at that. All of them. We went through all of them. Let's check this out. Hole. Hole. Started to go to the left. Still hole. 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 And this one's up top hole. 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 water balls and all the way out into the target. And that was in there pretty good still. We don't, the arrow held up. Ideally, I'd want more bigger fletchings on this because, I mean, you're steering a heavy arrow. You would need much bigger fletchings ideally, and definitely something with a helical out. There's like hardly any helical on there. But see if we're rattling around. Our inserts are a little loose, so I'd tighten those up. But wow, that held up well. I think if we're shooting a harder medium, you definitely want to stiffen up that spine. 250 is probably not going to cut it. So. But I do think that adding weight in here stiffens it somewhat compared to when there's nothing in here. So anyways, thanks for watching. Again, the heavy arrows triumph. I mean, we're just trying to base this off science here. Yes, we do need to test it from range, like a 20-yard shot. But we gotta get our flight characteristics down for that. We need bare shaft tune, we need the paper tune, we need fletching that's actually gonna fly. Probably ideally we want a bigger broadhead to increase some of the FOC. You know, like that FOC, man. Anyways, more tests in the future. Right now I'm just really working on my trigger punching. It's been a big issue, so we're trying to get better at that. And we're gonna be moving here shortly, so we're gonna be busy with that. So we're not gonna have as much content coming in the next month or so, but you know, keep a heads out. There will be more tests. We're gonna be testing different broadheads, mechanical broadheads, heavy arrows with mechanical broadheads versus light arrows with cut-on contact two-blade broadheads like this to see if it's really the broadhead or the arrow weight that's more important for penetration, stuff like that. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. It helps us out. See you later.